fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end.
I'm glad we waited 9 years.
I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend.
Because good things are worth waiting for.
Always thought that I'd see you.
I think maybe I better put a little more wood on the fire. Looks like it's getting down a little bit there.
It looks fine to me. It looks pretty healthy.
Yeah, well, this driftwood can it can burn a lot quicker than you think sometimes.
Well, you're the expert.
Yeah.
Dreams and flying machines in pieces on the ground.
I'll bet you do this often.
I've seen
I would if I had a house on the beach. I'd be down here all the time, listening to the waves, feeling the darkness all around me.
I don't do it as often as I used to.
I guess you used to come here with Eden, didn't you?
Yeah. She really used to love this place. I guess she just didn't love it enough.
Mason? What's the matter? What happened? Mason?
What's going on?
It's Mason. He said he needed help. He sounds awful. Mason? Answer me! Mason, please! Gotta get him back.
Somebody! Help me! It's poison. No. Dad.
Cece!
What's in it, Gina?
Dear God.
What's in the shot, Gina?
You're all right.
What's in the needle? Why don't we find out?
No! I'm calling from Lake Tahoe. I've called 3 times and I can't get through. Well, of course it's ringing because we have call waiting, but no one's picking it up. Can't you just break through or I don't know. Yeah, all right. I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do. Thank you. Bye.
What are you doing now?
Calling the Santa Barbara police. I've got to get someone over to our house.
Eden, you don't even know what's going on yet.
Look, would you just pack our bags and put them in the car? I want to go as soon as I'm through. Yes, this is Eden Capwell. Yes, I'm calling from Lake Tahoe, and I want to have someone sent over to my house at 300 Park Lane, Montecito, immediately. I just got off the phone with my brother, and he said that he needed help. I don't know. Well, I'm leaving now. I'm getting on our plane, and I'm coming back home. I don't know. Look, I got cut off. All I know is that he needed help immediately. Something is wrong. Something is horribly wrong. Please, just send help. Please don't hurt me.
Shut up. Shut up. Keep your voice. Keep your voice down.
All right. Just don't hurt me.
No. Oh, I've got other plans for you.
Let me get somebody, a doctor.
No.
But people will want to know. They'll want to know you're all right. The family's
I
hoping.
don't want them to know a thing. Not until I'm ready. And if you say one word, you rot in prison for attempted murder. You understand me?
Don't understand why.
You just do as I tell you. Don't even think it, Gina. I've got just just enough strength to handle you. So for once in your life, shut up and listen.
I wish you'd let me drive.
Just read the map and tell me when to turn.
But will you slow down?
I'm fine. I know it has to be Daddy. I know something wrong has to have happened to Daddy. That's why Mason sounded so awful.
Sweetheart, Mason has been known to hit the bottom.
Kirk, he wasn't drunk. He didn't even have time to register who was on the other end of the line before he begged for help.
Well, I'm glad it was you. That's all I can say. I mean, if it was me, I don't think I'd be so quick to come to the rescue.
It's my brother.
Well, I'd never known that matters much to him.
Kirk, all you've seen is the bad side sometimes. I mean, if I were in trouble, if I were in really bad trouble, Mason would be there for me. He was there for Ted. He was there for Mama when she was caught in that fire. When push comes to shove, Mason does come through. And by God, I am going to do the same for him.
It's all right, you know.
What?
If it brings back certain memories. Being here, I understand.
I didn't know this was going to happen, or I wouldn't have brought you here. I'm sorry.
Cruz, you and Eden shared a lot together. And sometimes certain things will remind you of her.
I've been taking on extra shifts at work, you know, trying to keep busy. That seems to help. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm supposed to call in right about now, actually.
You don't have to go back to the precinct, do you?
No, but this buddy of mine is working on a case that's kind of it's a little extra tricky, and I promised him I'd give him a call and see how it's going tonight.
Well, if it helps, that's fine. But there is sometimes working too much.
Yeah, no, I'm okay. It's just I need to get to a phone, that's all.
I hate to see this fire go out. Marks the end of a red letter night. Second date in 10 years.
Yeah. Life in the fast lane. Can you handle it?
Yeah, I'll try. I really liked that music. It reminded me of back then. What we were like. Kids.
Yeah, kids.
You know, I really think that I changed a lot. But to tell you the truth, I don't think you have.
Please, all I thought about was fixing my car in those days. I think I've evolved a little, you know.
Well, I guess you have, but your values have stayed the same. You may think that all you thought about was fixing that car of yours. But I remember this reputation that you had. Standing up for people who couldn't stand up for themselves.
You want to be a cop, is that what you mean?
No. You have the strongest sense of fairness that I know from anyone.
Thank you.
It's one thing I love about you.
What do you say we take a walk? I'll tell you some of the things I love about you.
I hope it isn't too hard.
That'll be the easiest assignment I've had in weeks.
You don't sound good.
I don't sound good. Is that what you said? A moment ago, I couldn't move. I couldn't breathe.
Why don't you want anyone to know you're all right?
That's my business. Fix the sheets. Fix them. You and I are going to spend a lot of time together, Gina.
But why? I can't do anything for you. I'm not a nurse. You'd be better off with...
You were going to carry out my plans.
What plans?
Until I choose to talk, until I choose to get out of this bed, you were going to be my voice. You were going to be my arms and my legs. And you will do what I say when I say.
But you can't keep something like this.
Don't tell me what I can do. I've spent days gathering my strength. I've seen things that I wouldn't have seen if they'd known I was conscious. And I learned a lot. And I'm gonna learn more.
I don't believe this is happening. I didn't think you were ever going to come out of this.
And you were gonna make damn sure I wouldn't. With this.
No. Remember what you said? You said that you wouldn't want to linger on helplessly. I was only
You're
trying...
lying. You tried to kill me. You thought if I came to, I'd kill you. I still may. You, Mason, you befouled this house, this family.
It's only because you pushed me away. That's the only reason I turned to Mason. You didn't want me. You never wanted me. And I loved you. I know you don't believe me, but I loved you very much.
Well, my darling, you will now have a chance to prove it. Because you are going to be my constant companion. And you will do whatever I say.
What emergency? What time did the call come in? Yeah, you sent a car, right? Okay, tell him I'm gonna meet him there. Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna have to drop you off.
What happened? Where are you going?
A call came into the precinct house and there's something going on wrong at the Capwell house.
Is it CC?
They're not sure, just that someone's in trouble and there's a problem with the phone. They can't get through.
I don't understand.
I don't either, but if there's trouble, I gotta get there.
Cruz, maybe I should go with you.
No, I'll drop you off. I'll call you when I find out what's going on, all right?
You're afraid something's happened to Eden, aren't you?
I'm just afraid, period. That family's meant a lot to me.
Heading 210, projecting arrival in Santa Barbara at 10 minutes. Please tell the hangar to send a car out to the runway. It's extremely urgent that I leave as soon as I can. And would you also please contact the Santa Barbara police immediately? Make sure they're on their way. And one more thing, would you please ask for Inspector Cruz Castillo. Repeat, Cruz Castillo. Ask that he be contacted and sent to the house. Thank you.
Why Cruz?
Why do you think? Because I trust him.
Well, I'm sure whoever they're sent will, be prepared to take care of an emergency.
Maybe so, but they don't know my family. They don't know Mason, Kelly, Ted.
What does that matter? They're still professionals. They'll do what has to be done.
Look, I think it should be appropriate that my family should know who's there. Okay? I mean, is there anything crazy with that?
Not if that's the reason.
What other reason could there be?
Well, just that whenever you're scared, Eden, maybe you feel that Cruz is the only one that you can count on.
It's not true.
No, well, ever since we got that call, you haven't let me do one thing except pack the bags, but you have, what? Drive the car, fly the plane, make the call to the police.
Well, maybe I've got to do something. I've got to take control of things because it makes me feel better. Is there anything wrong with that? Well?
No, I just wish you'd give me a chance to help you out. That's all, right now. I want to help you, sweetheart.
Look, what's wrong right now is that we are flying at 14,000 feet when somebody in my family might be dying. So if you want to do something, why don't you just pray that we get an immediate clearance to land, all right?
Oh my God, Mason, what happened to you? Did you fall? Are you hurt?
I'm sick. Mason, are you in pain? Are you in pain? Oh my God, he's losing consciousness. His respiration's very low. What the hell gonna happen?
There's food all over here. I wonder if fancy it. Mason! Mason! Mason, did you eat anything that tasted funny? Mason, there is food around here. Did you eat it?
Yes. Oh, it's gonna be botulism then. The central nervous system's obviously depressed.
Mark, this smells funny.
Spoiled meat, you think?
No, it's like lighter fluid or something. I don't know.
Why didn't he smell it
Well,
himself?
it's very faint.
If it is lighter fluid, then the symptoms fit. I better give him an Ipecac. and induced vomiting.
Mason, come on. Don't fall asleep.
Don't you want to know what's going on out there?
No. I'm warning you, just stay here and don't say a word.
I was trying to get to Dad.
All right, don't worry about that now.
No. Somebody made me trying to hurt him. Get help.
Mason. Mason. Mason! Mark, he's not responding. Mary?
Hello, Capwell residence. I'm not sure, actually. I just got here and someone went to see if they could find him. Could I take a message and have him call you if he's here? Okay, I got it. Is that with a C or a K? Okay. I'm sorry, I've got to go. The doorbell. I'll see that he gets the message. Yes.
We're responding to an emergency call.
An emergency?
Are you Miss Capwell?
Well, no, I'm not. What's the trouble?
Some sort of emergency.
Well, is it Mr. Capwell?
He's a stroke victim, is that correct?
Well, yes, but there's people with him, a doctor, a nurse. I'm sure I would know if there's an emergency.
Could we please go upstairs, miss?
Oh, well, of course. I didn't mean to just let you stand out there.
Hey, what's happening? Is it Mr. Capwell?
We just got here.
This way, let's go.
Mason, we're going to give you something now to get rid of whatever it is that's making you sick. You have to get it out of your system. Mason, Mark is going to give you some medicine now.
No. The door. Open the door.
It's locked. Listen, right now we've got to do something for you.
What's going on? We got a call.
Cruz, that door is locked. Mason says that someone's trying to hurt CC.
Yeah? Hey! Open the door! Open this door! Open the door! It's coming up!
What's going on in here?
Check him out.
What's happening? What are you doing?
That's what we'd like to know. Is he alive?
Yes.
Well, of course he's alive. You think I'd be in here with a dead man?
Why was the door locked? Damn it, Gina, answer me.
I just wanted to be alone with my husband.
Why did you lock the door?
Why don't you ask Mason? He's the one that's made it so impossible for me to see my husband. I didn't want to be interrupted again.
Man's normal. All the signs are the same as his last shot.
So he's all right.
Yes, I think so.
Well, Mason is not all right. Mark, I need to get him into his
What's
bed.
wrong with Mason?
How should I know? I've been here with CC for the last hour.
Mason is very sick. I don't know. It's food poisoning or a chemical or something, but I need to get to him.
All right, you guys go with her. If she needs an ambulance, radio for one.
Yeah, right.
So you don't know anything about that, huh?
What are you gonna do? Try to blame a case of food poisoning on me?
They said it could be chemical.
I don't believe this. I've been sitting in here with my husband minding my own business. You barge in and start accusing me of everything under
Well, I
the sun.
don't understand why you needed to have the door locked, you know? That makes me think maybe you got something to hide around here.
I just wanted to be alone with my husband.
To do what?
Oh, why don't you just come out and say it? You've pointed the finger at me before. I don't know why it should surprise me that you want to do it
You
again.
must be feeling a little nervous with all these reports that he's getting better by the day. Guess you want to take matters into your own hands now before he wakes up and kicks you out of here.
I don't have to listen to this.
Gina! If you're up to something, you can rest assured that I'm going to find out what it is.
No, you go ahead and try, but you won't find anything.
Please tell me what's going on upstairs. Is someone hurt?
Mason's not feeling very well, but other than that, everything's fine.
Mason, is he sick? What's wrong?
I think he's been poisoned. Nobody seems to know how it happened.
I'm going up there.
Don't go rushing off, Gina.
I don't have anything more to say to you.
Yeah, well, I got plenty to say to you, so why don't we find someplace quiet and have a chat?
I am not going anywhere with you.
You want me to get a warrant and take you down to the precinct? Would you rather do that?
You're crazy. You can't arrest me.
I can and I will. Unless we talk now.
All right.
Good, let's go.
Wait a minute. Where?
Outside. We're gonna take a walk.
Okay. I wouldn't mind getting out of this house for a while anyway.
Sorry about our date.
That's all right. I just thought it was a little strange that your secretary called instead of you.
My what?
I just wondered why you didn't call me yourself. Mason.
Oh. She took care of that, too.
Who took care of what?
Janice. I didn't call tonight off. I thought you did. My secretary didn't call you. It must have been Gina.
Well, it didn't sound like her.
She must have wanted me alone tonight. So she could poison me.
Would she really do that?
Janice, I think she's capable of anything.
Well, Mason, you should do something. You should tell somebody. I'll go tell the police about my phone call right now.
No, wait. Promise me you won't do anything until I tell you. I want to handle this myself.
Mason, I don't think you should let a lot of time go by.
No, I won't, but just let me deal with this. Whoa.
Oh, Mason. I should go and just let you get some rest.
Yeah, maybe. Thanks for being here.
I'll call you in the morning and see how you're doing. Is there anything I can get you before I go?
No, thanks.
Hey!
Look, we had our walk. What is it you really want?
I guess you don't like walking, huh? You haven't even said a word.
No. I can't say I don't mind being out of this house for a while. You don't know what it's like living here. Everybody's against me. Nobody listens to me. Nobody will talk to me. The only reason I stay here is because of CC. I'm not going to desert him. Not while he's in that coma. I'm staying here.
Mm-hmm. Even if you have to lock the door to do it, huh?
Mason's been harassing me. I don't know why. He won't even let me see CC. He hired an armed guard to keep me out of there.
Does that surprise you?
Yes, it does. Just because I've made a few mistakes, it doesn't mean I should have to live my whole life under a cloud of suspicion.
Oh, come on. Now, Gina, you made more than a few mistakes. And today was a big one.
I haven't done anything wrong.
The police aren't even finished investigating the attempt on Cece's life, and now somebody tries to poison Mason. Come on.
It had nothing to do with me. Why do you keep accusing me of everything? Why don't you believe me? I didn't do anything wrong. Everybody in this house is just against me. You listen to Eden. You only hear her side of the story. I can understand that. I mean, you used to love her. But you see how she can hurt people. Don't you see what she's trying to do to me? She hates me. Everybody hates me. Even you do.
No. I don't hate you. I just think maybe you've done a few things that you shouldn't have. That's all. Serious things.
What are you trying to get me to admit to?
The truth.
I told you the truth.
Those are real tears, aren't they? You know, you're a beautiful woman.
I'm cold.
I'll take you back inside. But you tell me one thing. If Mr. C lives, just how much do you stand to lose?
You really think Gina poisoned you?
Somebody did.
Doctor said it could have been some kind of botulism.
Oh, come on, Kirk. You know what's been going on around here. There's been one proven attempt on Dad's life, several other probable ones. I think it's Gina. She's been trying to get in here for days, and I wouldn't let her. I think she figured the only way she could get in here was to get me out of the way permanently. Seems to me it's time we did something to stop her so she doesn't finally get to Dad.
Like what?
Convince the police?
No, how? There's no real evidence. The bottom line is you're okay, your father's all right, no one has been murdered.
You two are no help at all. I don't know why you bothered to come back.
Mason, we were worried about you.
Oh, you were worried about Dad. And now that he's all right, you want to forget the whole thing. So somebody tried to poison me, so what? Maybe next time they'll be successful. Family can throw a party to celebrate.
Look, Mason, when Eden thought you were in trouble, she was a basket case. We nearly broke our necks trying to get down here. Now, that's a degree of concern that you just don't deserve.
I know what you two think of me, Kurt. I'm just a thorn in your side. Bothersome brother who's always criticizing you for the way you're running the company.
Well, you're always crying about mismanagement. You don't have a damn thing to back it up.
Quarterly report certainly backs me up. We lost money this quarter for the first time in the last 5 years.
Mason, that's short term. We'll recoup that inside of 6 months.
Maybe I don't want to wait 6 months.
I suppose you would have done better.
Infinitely better.
Mm-hmm. Well, Mason, maybe do you have a master plan? I'd be interested to see it.
Oh, would you, Kurt?
Sure. Wouldn't we, sweetheart? I mean, if Mason here has all the answers, let's hear them.
I really don't want to waste my time with all this. Excuse me.
Well, I'm more sporting than she is. Let's hear this plan of yours, Mason.
You think you're calling my bluff, don't you?
Just a friendly challenge. Put up or shut up.
Oh, I'll put up. I'll have that plan here in a matter of hours. And it's the kind of plan Dad would love.